Hi there, I'm Vapor with the North Solution, and today we are going to be taking a look at the join-to-create system. But before we start, let's go ahead and show you a little preview. So we'll do jtc configure, we'll select the category, and we'll set a name. This is optional. So as you can see, we have now gotten a channel. So we have our own channel, and inside of the channel there is a little dashboard, so you can make the channel invisible. Which will edit the permissions so that no one can see the channel. You can lock the channel, which went ahead and locked the channel to just you, so everyone, no one can join. You can go ahead and change the participant count. So you can say, let's say we want 2 users. And we can now see here, we have the user limit set to 2. And we can change the ownership, but there is no one else in my channel. So we could provide a user ID, but there's no one else to give it to, but you can also do that. So that concludes this little preview, so let's get on with the code. Alright, arrived at the code, we can go ahead and get started with the very first thing, and that is going to be expanding our file structure. So we are going to do one file at a time, and we're going to start with the join-to-create schema in the schemas folder. So we will go ahead and require a few things from Mongoose, namely schema and model. We'll then do const jtc schema equals new schema, and we'll define a few properties. So field ID going to be a type string required as true. The category also going to be a required string. Then we'll do the channel type string, and then we'll go ahead and make a little array or a couple of things. We'll start with the channel ID, which is required string. We'll then go over to owner ID, which is a type of string. Then we'll go over to the message ID, required string. We'll do is locked. This is going to be a type boolean, and we'll set the default to false. We'll then go participant count, which is a type number. And we'll do is invisible, which is also a type boolean, and default is false. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the strict property, which is going to be set to false. Then we'll export the module and save it jtc setup with jtc schema. Right, so that is going to be our first command done, or first file. We will then move over to the utils folder, where we're going to go ahead and add a new folder called join-to-create. We'll go ahead and add a new file called generateEmbed.js. We'll go ahead and require the embed folder. Let's require discord.js. We'll then go ahead and do module that exports equals client channel config right there. We'll do const equals channel config. And what this is going to be is this is going to have is locked, is invisible, participant count, and owner ID. We'll do const embed equals new embed builder. We'll go ahead and set the title to channel dashboard. Go ahead and add fields. And we'll add a couple of fields, namely the name, which is going to be a little lock. We'll do locked. The value is going to be yes, and if not, it's going to be no. And we'll make this inline. We'll do the name, which is going to be a spyglass, like to call them. We'll set this, we'll change this to invisible. The value is going to be is invisible, then yes, otherwise no. And we'll go ahead and make this inline as well. We'll go ahead and make two more options. First, going to be the participant count. The value is going to be participant count, and we shall not set that as inline, and then we'll do the owner, which is going to be a mention. All right. With that out of the way, we're going to set the color to white, and we'll set the footer to text channel dashboard of owner ID, and then we'll go ahead and return embed. All right, so that is the first embed, or the first util file. Then we're going to go ahead and do generateRow.js, and we're going to go ahead and require a few things, mainly channel type, which we are going to take from discord.js. Then we're going to go ahead and import. Wait, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong file. No, we are going to go ahead and import. All right, onto the next file. We're going to go ahead and import action row builder, button builder, and button style. We'll module the exports again with the channel config. We'll go ahead and do const row equals new action row builder, add components. We'll do button builder, set custom ID, going to be lock button. We'll set label to be channel config.isLock. Go ahead and do I'll have to go ahead and find the emote for that. Bear with. And there we have it. And we'll set this to unlock channel, and we'll set that to lock channel. We'll go ahead and do set style. So channel config, button style primary. Now what you could do if you wanted to is you could once again get the channel config that is locked and change it to like either danger or success based on the thing, but I will not be doing that here. Then we're gonna go ahead and move on with the new button builder. And you can just go ahead and press Shift Alt and then arrow down on your keyboard. We'll do this 2 more times. Should have 4. We'll name this visibility button. We'll then go is invisible. And we'll do let's see, make visible. I love pressing my keys. And we'll do make invisible. We'll name it primary. We'll do participant button. Is going to be a label of do you want that one, and then we'll go ahead and you change participant count, and we'll go ahead and set change owner button, and we'll make this change ownership. Right, that would then be this file if we return the row, and that would then be the generate row file. We will then go ahead and go into the commands folder. We're going to go into admin, and we'll make a new file called jtc-system.js. We'll go ahead and do const /command builder channel type and permission flags bits. Second type discord.js. We'll also require a schema, so const jtc schema equals require schemas join-to-create. Then go ahead and module that exports an object, folder data, new /command builder, set name, jtc, set description, a join-to-create system, and we'll go ahead and add a subcommand, and then this configure. We'll go ahead and do configures to create system, and we'll go ahead and do add channel option. We'll do category. We'll do the set description is going to be a category to create the channel in. We'll do add channel types, build category. We'll do set required true. We'll then go ahead and add a string option. Go ahead and do name. We'll do what should the name of the channel be, and then the default. You can obviously set your own default, but I'll be doing this for simplicity's sake. We'll go ahead and set max length of 25, and we'll set required to false. Okay. So that means that we can then go ahead and add another subcommand. And this is going to be remove the join-to-create system. All right, then we can go ahead and add a .to.json, otherwise the bolt roll function, and we'll go ahead and do user permissions. Now I'll have to check what permissions I can do, so let me go ahead and check that quick and be back with you. Right, so I can give myself the permission of the administrator, which is what I highly recommend you do, because you do not want anyone to just use this. And we'll go ahead and set both permissions. It's going to be permissions flags bits.manage channels, and it already also needs permission flags bits.move members. We'll go ahead and do run async, find an interaction, and if you have watched any of my videos, you know that I like to type annotate this with the things of the chat input command interaction, just so I have that with IntelliSense so I can autocomplete. But that is totally optional. Right, we're gonna go ahead and destructure a few things from interaction. That is going to be options, guild, and guild ID. We'll then go ahead and do const subcommand equals options.get subcommand. And we'll go ahead and do a switch statement. Subcommand auto case configure. We don't need those brackets. And we're gonna go ahead and do const category options get channel category. We'll do const channel name options get string name or going to create. We'll do go actually we should, before we do define const data tg, and we'll do equals awaits jtc schema.find one, and we'll go ahead and first of all rename this to guild ID. And the reason for that being so we can just define guild ID, and since this is what matches in the schema, we don't have to do guild ID twice, but we can just do that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go find that. Then we're going to go ahead and do if data gd and return interaction reply content. We'll go ahead and do an X server already has a join to create system configured, and for the sakes I'll do if Fermial as true. So we can then go ahead and do const channel equals await guild.channels.create. We'll do that with the channel name, and we'll set a few options, which is going to be the type. Actually, I fucked this up. I see. Oh, name. Oh, name. There we go. Channel type that guild voice. We'll do parent category .id. So that is the thing set up, and then we're gonna go ahead and await jtc schema.create. We'll go ahead and set the guild ID, the category. We'll go ahead and set the channel. And we will then break and go case remove. And we're gonna go ahead and add a check for if there's no data. We return interaction.reply. And we'll do that with content. And we'll do this server has not yet enabled the join-to-create system. Now what you could do, and that's what I would recommend, is you can add a little thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do please run this, but instead of having just a command here, what you can do is you can do /jtc configure and get the command ID once it's registered and paste that in there, so you have a mentionable command, which I would highly recommend, but obviously that is up to you. And so I will put that in later. We're then gonna go ahead and do await build.channels cache that gets data gd channel, and we'll go ahead and delete that channel. And I'm gonna go ahead and await jtc schema find one and delete, and we'll go ahead and say guild ID. And we'll do interaction.reply. We'll return this, and we'll say content removed from the system. That's true. All right, so that is going to be our command. Then we're gonna go ahead and add a new folder, which is going to be the JTC folder, or no, actually that's going to be voiceStateUpdate, which is going to be the event name, and then we're going to go ahead and add jtc.js. Right, so we'll do const channel type require discord.js. We'll do const generate embed equals require /utils going to create generate embed. We'll go ahead and do the same for the generate row, and we'll go ahead and require the schema. We'll then go ahead and module exports equals async a client state and new state. Now I'm gonna go ahead and quickly look at what I should type and annotate the new and old state with. As you can see, you can go ahead and type and annotate that with the voice state command, with the voice state property from discord.js. All right, moving on. We'll go ahead and make this a try catch, and we'll go ahead and catch the error and just console.log the error. Then we're gonna go ahead and say const config await jtc schema find one, and we'll do build ID is gonna be new state build.id. We'll do const channel config channels dot find. We'll do channel ID equal to, let's just say, old state. We'll do if config new state channel ID, which is going to be equal to config.channel and new state.member.user.bot. And we're going to go ahead and do const channel name equal to new states dot member dot user dot username channel. We'll do const created channel, that is equal to await new state dot build dot channels dot create. Name is going to be channel name. The type is going to be channel type by build voice, and the parent is going to be config.category. We'll then do const join-to-create channel, that is going to be equal to new state that build dot channels cache dot get config.channel. We'll do await jtc channel dot permission override dot edit new state dot member connect false, and we'll then do await created channel dot permission overrides dot edit new state dot member, and we'll do connect true. So we can then go ahead and await new state that set channel created channel. We'll do const new channel equal to channel ID created channel ID. We'll do owner ID new state member.user.id, then is locked set false. We'll do message ID, it's an empty string. Do is invisible with false, and then participant count is 99. You can theoretically set this to anything you want, but 99 would be unlimited, I believe. And then we're going to go ahead and define message, which is going to be equal to created channel dot send. We're going to go into new embeds, generate embed based on new channel, and we'll go into components based on generate row new channel. Then we're going to go ahead and set new channel dot message ID is equal to message.id, and we will go ahead and do config dot channels dot push new channel wait config dot save. We'll go ahead and catch the error and log it if it ever exists. And then we're gonna go ahead and go down if channel config and channel config dot channel ID and old state dot channel and old state dot channel dot members dot size dot equals 0. We'll go ahead and do const jtc channel, new state, build channels cache gets config.channel, await jtc channel, permission override edit, new state member. Wait, no, actually we're gonna just go ahead and delete those. Whoops. And then we'll do await old state .build .channels .cache .get channel config .channel ID .delete. And we'll do config .channels equals configs .channels .filter channel channel ID is not equal to channel config.channel ID. And we'll go ahead and save the config. All right, and that is going to be all the events, and now we're gonna go ahead and move over to the buttons. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by adding a new file for changeOwnerBtn.js, and we're gonna go ahead and do const modal builder action row builder text input builder text input style equals require discord.js. Go ahead and do module exports equals name I should say custom ID change owner button. We'll do user permissions, going to be an empty array, both permissions empty array, and then we run async client interaction, and we'll go ahead and annotate this with client and button interaction. So we'll do const modal equals new modal builder. We'll go ahead and set custom ID to change owner model. We'll do set title going to be change owner. Then go ahead and do const row, new action row builder. Add components. We'll do new text input builder. Set custom ID. Going to be change owner text input, and we'll go ahead and set label that user ID the new owner. We'll set style input style dot root, and we'll set required to true. Then we'll go ahead and do modal add components row, and we'll do await interaction dot show modal. So that's going to be the first button. We are then going to go ahead and move on with the next button, which is going to be the lock button. So we'll go ahead and import a few things, which is going to be this again from utils, and this should all be found. We'll go ahead and export an empty object with the custom ID set to lock button. User permissions empty array, both permissions empty array. We'll type annotate that already, and we'll do run async client interaction. right there. We'll do const config, await jtc schema.find line guild id dot interaction guild dot id. And for some reason, oh wait, I know why, because I did not import them correctly. So there we go. Make sure to import them, and then they should be that. We'll do const channel config dot channels dot find channel id interaction dot channel id. We'll go ahead and do if no channel config or channel config dot owner id is not equal to interaction dot user dot owner and or the interaction dot user id. We'll do and reply with you can use this. All right, and then we do const equals channel config. We'll go ahead and import a few things from channel config, mainly being the message ID is locked and channel ID. We'll do const channel client channels cache get channel ID. The const original message wait channel dot messages dot fetch message ID. Let's see, does this return a promise? No. Okay. We'll do if is locked. We'll do await interaction that channel that permission that edit interaction that build that roles that everyone, and we'll say connect true. I'm missing a bracket. We'll then do await interaction that channel that permission override that edit interaction that user connect true. And we'll go ahead and say channel config that is locked equals false. We'll do await config dot save dot catch error, and we'll go ahead and await original message dot edit. Embed is going to be generate embed on the channel config, and we'll do components as well. We'll go ahead and await interaction dot reply content checkmark unlocked successfully. Email true. And then we're gonna go ahead and say else await interaction dot channel dot permissions override dot edit interaction dot guild dot roles dot everyone connect false. But then we'll go ahead and set that to true. We'll do channel config that is locked as true, and we'll save the config. Catch any errors and log it to the console. We'll then go ahead and essentially do this, and we'll do locked successfully, because we're just gonna be doing the same thing. All right, and that's gonna be it for this button. So we're gonna close it out, and we're gonna make a new file, visibility button, and we'll go ahead and get the a few things from discord.js. We'll do modal builder, action row builder, text input builder. We'll do text input style. We'll do module.exports equals custom ID actually we're gonna go ahead and continue with the participant button. We'll do user permissions, set an empty array pop permissions, and we'll say run async client interaction. And obviously we're going to be type annotating this with clients and button interaction. So we'll say const modal. Well, actually, before I do this, we're gonna go into changeOwnerBtn, and we're gonna go ahead and copy this. We'll do participant model. Change the user limit, and we'll do participant text input. We'll do new limit of users. Max 99. And we'll go ahead and show it. Yes, there we go. That's the participant button. And we'll go ahead and add one last file, which is visibilityBtn.js. So we'll go ahead and import a few things with generateEmbed. Require. No, we want just one./utils generateEmbed join-to-create generateEmbed, and we'll import all of this. Then go ahead and import that from discord.js. We'll go ahead and make a new thing. We'll do custom ID, which is going to be visibility button. We'll do user permissions, pop permissions, type annotation. We'll do a run async like so. Then we'll do const config equals await jtc schema dot find one second type. We'll do guild id is equal to interaction dot guild dot id. The const channel config equals this channels dot config dot channels dot find. There we go. Just so we get that sweet little channel config. We'll go ahead and destructure a few things from it. Namely, the message ID is invisible and channel ID. All right. So we'll do const channel client.channels cache.get channel ID. We'll do const original message, which is that, and then we'll do if is invisible. We'll go and do await interaction.channel.permission overrides.edit interaction.build roles.everyone we'll do view channel true, and we'll do that as well for the user. We'll say the channel config is false. We'll do await config.save, and we'll catch the error, and we'll go ahead and edit and reply, and we'll do made channel visible successfully. Right, then we're gonna go ahead and do an else, and we're basically gonna copy the entire thing and change a few things to, so we'll do false, and we'll do invisible, and we'll set this to true. And I almost forgot that we still have some modals to do, so we should make another new file, which is participantMdl.js. We'll go ahead and get those imports out of the way. Module exports equals custom ID participant modal, and we'll do user permissions, swap permissions, and we'll do run async client and interaction, and we'll obviously also do a thing. We'll do client and modal submit interaction, and then we'll go ahead and do equals interaction. We'll do fields. We'll await interaction that defer reply. There we go. We'll do const config equals jtc schema.find1, and this is basically going to be the same for the first part. We'll do const channel config find, and we'll do if no channel config or channel config.owner ID not equal to instruction.user.id. We'll then go ahead and return you can't use this button. And we'll then do we'll define a few things, which is message ID and channel ID. We'll get the channel, we'll get the message, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a try catch. I'll just console log. And I just noticed that I am terrible at this. Right, so we'll do let new participant count equals parse int fields that get text input value from participant text input, and then if it's not a number, new participant count, and new participant count bigger than number or bigger than 0, and new participant count less than 99. And we'll do await interaction channel edit. We'll do user limit new participant count, of course. I don't think is it able to get, there's no type annotating it, which is fine, I guess. Right, we'll then go ahead and update the participant count, save that into the config, edit the message, and we'll go ahead and do a follow up. And then we'll do else, this will just return a message. Right, so that is this model. Then we're gonna go ahead and do changeOwnerMdl.js. And this is going to be basically the same thing for the first part. So we are gonna go ahead and copy all of this. But we have to first do all the imports and shit. We'll do the exports. We'll do custom ID, change owner, user permissions, pop permissions, my type annotations, and then run async my interaction. So then now we'll go ahead and copy all of this. But we import guild and member from the interaction. We're gonna go ahead and open a try catch. We'll go ahead and console.log error. We'll do let target equals field get text input value change owner text input. We'll do const target member equals await guild that members the cache that get target, and we'll do if no target member return an invalid member, and then we'll do const message ID channel ID is equal to channel config. Wait, no, I already have that somewhere and I don't need it. I just looked it over. So we'll do const user voice channel member dot voice dot channel. And we'll do const target voice channel with target member dot voice channel. So then we'll do if no user voice channel no target member dot voice target voice channel. We'll then do return you or the target must be in a voice channel. No, you and the target must be there. We'll do that, and then we'll do if user voice channel .id is not equal to target voice channel .id. You and the target must be in the same voice channel. And then we'll go ahead and do channel config .owner ID is equal to target member .id. And then we'll do a couple of things. We'll do const channel equal to guild channels cache get channel config channel ID await channel the edit. The name is going to be target members. Then we're going to go ahead and save the config, and we'll do await interaction dot follow up. Content is going to be, and I will go ahead and do it. There we go, and then we'll go ahead and write original the edit so. And now we are truly done. So let's hop over to Discord and test it all out. Alright, so over in Discord, we can go ahead and do jtc configure voice channels, leave it as default. And as you can see, we do not get a reply back, which is strange. That should be in commands admin jtc. Actually, that is correct. I am not returning anything, which is my bad. So just go ahead and add this line in here, little reply, and we'll go back to Discord. So we can go ahead into the join-to-create system. Which should actually do something. Okay. Do I need to redo it? I will go ahead and figure this out and I'll be back. Alright, so the reason why it would not work is if we just undo my testing console logs here. And in this one is because I did a bit of a dumb move and forgot to add the guild voice states intent to the thing. And if we go ahead into the channel now, it is still starting. We'll go ahead and see it has posted this in the channel. We can go ahead and lock the channel. Can unlock the channel and make it visible. Make it visible. We'll change the participant count to 5. Oh yay. I'll go ahead and figure the error out and I'll be back. I have figured out the error, and that is going to be please make sure to use await when calling a schema, because otherwise it just refuses to work as we've seen before. So I can go ahead and clear those and set this to 5, and that should have changed the limit to 5 users. And then I can just for sake of testing, I changed it to me. That would conclude this video. I really do hope you enjoyed this little video, and it's been a long one for today, but I hope you enjoyed. Press the like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.